What's going on everyone, Talon here, and welcome to another uniform review video where we're going to be going over Crystal's new uniform. Alright, so here we have the royal suit for Crystal, and basically what it's going to do is it's going to add more cyclones to her first and fifth skill. I'm not really sure why it says adds more web shots to skill Cyclone. It's kind of weird. I didn't know cyclones were considered web shots, but anyway, it's just going to change those two skills. No other bonuses except for that, so let's go ahead and take a look at the changes in the animations. Alright, so it changed her first skill, so let's see what that looks like. Alright, so now we have three tornadoes or cyclones instead of one, and they move around too instead of just going right in front of her and sitting in one spot. So that's pretty nice. So a little more AoE there and a little more crowd control. And then her fifth skill, she does the same ground pound and she still gets her guard, but then she has two giant cyclones there. So we have a water and a fire cyclone, which is pretty nice. This is a really cool animation, so I do like that. And of course it's probably going to do a lot more damage than her original fifth skill just because of those added cyclones, and then you get a lot more crowd control that way as well. So that's also really cool. So I do like the two skill changes. They are really nice. And something I did notice that caught me off guard the first time I looked at her skill preview was this fourth skill here. It looked different. I was like, did they add lightning damage or something? Because look at that. See all that lightning that's going on there? I mean, it looks really cool, and I remember she had lightning on it before, but I just didn't remember the animation looking so cool. So I went back to her original non-uniform state, and they actually did change the animation. So as you can see, use her fourth skill, and see, there's no like lightning in the air or anything. It's just all on the ground. So something a little different, but definitely her animations are really cool with the uniform, but all it does is add some crowd control and a little extra damage, and Crystal was already a very strong crowd control character, and she did have a lot of survivability anyway with her fifth skill, which does not change. So the uniform is not really going to be a recommended buy. I mean, as much as I want the uniform, I'm actually going to pass on it just because I need to save the crystals, because Magneto kind of drained my crystals dry, so I'm trying to save them back up again. But I mean, if you like Crystal, the uniform will definitely help her with her damage output, but she's still going to be probably just as good at crowd control as she was before. Of course, she'll probably be a little better just because there's more AoE now on her first and fifth skill, but she's still not going to have any problems, not that she had any problems before. So uniform is just pick up if you like Crystal, but you don't necessarily need the uniform. She's really good even without it. All it's going to do is give you a nice little damage bonus and some more crowd control. Alright, so that's going to be my thoughts on Crystal's new uniform. I hoped it helped in deciding if you were going to pick up this uniform, and of course I will. Catch you in the next one.